Yeah, okay. First of all, good evening to everyone. So, yeah, we can start today's session. If you have any questions, let me know. Or else, what is the plan for today's? We'll try to build a image slider with using JavaScript and some buttons and all in that. Because like earlier we tried to do with the CSS and it's auto scroll, like auto sliding, that kind of thing, right? Today we'll try to do with the buttons and all, okay, with JavaScript. And if we have time we will try to do the form validation, basic form validation, okay, that we can try to do. So if you have questions now, we'll go through first and then we can start it. Okay, anyone have any questions? You can say in the chat if you have any, or if not as well. Yeah, okay, then I'll just share my screen. If you have any doubt now, just let me know, we'll clarify that time only. Let me know once the screen is visible. Hope it is visible, right? And let me go to the slider. Okay, so I have created this VS Code, actually, like folder slider, and we have these images. These are the same images which I used in the earlier CSS video, actually. Okay, so that's the same images we'll use. And yeah, let me create this slider. Let me open. Okay, yeah, now let's do the HTML structure maybe. So hope you guys are familiar with the concept, right? The HTML structure, how it will be for image slider, right? If you are not clear, right, I can explain again. Yeah, Sadhu is asking something. How can I apply text decoration line through in JavaScript if I have MRP? Yeah, okay. So what you can do, Sadhu, maybe you can try to have del tag for 299. Del. Have you tried this? This way. Uh, can you once try? If not, na, do one thing. Create a span tag, okay, in the string only, okay. In the string only, create a span tag and have this 299 inside that and give a style to this, okay. Inline style, I mean, okay. And here it will be text decoration. Line through. Hope this is the one. Something like this, okay, you can try. If not, let me know, we can try other way, okay. Yeah, so back to the question. So have you clear with the HTML structure how it will be for image slider? You can say in the chat or else I can explain you. You can open this thing here. Yeah, so basically what we will do is we'll have a screen, okay. So this will be our screen here, and this will be fixed, okay. This, for this, width and height will be fixed, 100 VH as a height and width as 100%, okay. Inside that we'll have one more div which height is similar to the parent, okay, 100 VH, but width will be the how many images you are using, double of that, okay, multiplied to that. So suppose you have two images, okay, 200% will be the width for this, okay, and it will slide like this whenever the image is coming, okay. And here in the inside this will have images for this div, and it will slide this way every time, okay. So this is a simple structure we have for this, right. We'll just do this. I'll take it as container, okay, and here one more div. I'll call it as image slider. Okay, and let's import the images. Okay, images one. Someone joined. Yeah, now let me just take all the images. Okay, now if we see, we should be able to see the images. Yeah, so all the images are coming. We just need to style this. Okay, so right now, hope it is clear, right? We have just a div, a container. Inside that we have one more div, this image slider, and that we have 5 images. Okay, and let me create a CSS file. Let's link it as well. CSS. Okay, and let's have 2 screens so we can see this. Yeah. So first of all, let's remove the margin and padding and box sizing, border box. Okay. Then container. Okay, so this is the container which I was talking about right now, right? This is the one. Okay, which will have fixed width and height. Let me give it now. Width 100% and height 100 VH. Okay, and it will not do anything right now. Okay, because once we set all the images and all now, then only we can see. So image slider right now, height it will be 100 VH. Okay, 100 VH, but width will be the equal to the images. Okay, basically if we have one image, it is 100%. Okay, if we have 5 images, means 500% width. Okay, so let's give width as 500%, not 5000. And then we can do like because like right now all the images in the column, right, like vertical, we have to do make it a horizontal, right? So we can use display flex, and that's the only property. And now you can see it's coming side by side. There is no scroll, like scroll is there, but there is only one image. Okay, but we can do side scroll horizontally, and we can see all the images here. Now we need to set the width and height for the images as well, and we are saying like each image will have 100%, right? So we can take it like that, and height also we can set 100 VH. Okay, and hope, yeah, now you can see it's properly set on the screen, right? And I can go to the other screens and we can see that. Now what we have to do is we have to turn it into like when I click on a button, it should move to the second image. Okay, this way. That we can do with the JavaScript, but let's make it this overflow hidden, so we should not see the scrolls. Okay, right now it's full image. Okay, so now what we can do is inside the container, right, I'll create 2 buttons. Okay, div class navigate next. Okay, navigate previous, and okay, I need the font awesome link actually. Where I can find that? Amazon. Yeah, here it is, font awesome link, because I need the icons there actually. Instead of having only buttons, I want icons. Someone sent a message. How do you use ref and bind? Bind it to HTML input. I didn't get you, Soma, what you are saying. Reference you are saying? Say like do document dot get element by ID. Okay, and inside that keep the ID. Okay, with this you can get it. I hope you are talking about that reference, right? FA arrow next, I think. Let me check, okay, if it is not, where I can see this, where right now it's not visible also. Font awesome 4 here. Hope I'm not making you bore. You can ask if you have any questions actually. Where I lost the link. Acha, do you guys have the font awesome 4 link? I don't know, I lost it or what. Acha, I got it here. Okay. Next we need to take it as this angle arrow. Okay, okay. Angle right. Okay, the same way I'll take it for this, and it will be left. Yep, okay. And navigate. Okay, I'm taking 2 classes, okay, because the CSS will be the similar for both of them. I'll tell you what exactly I'm doing, okay. So here is this screen, right? I'll create 2 buttons here, okay. Here one button, and on the left side also one button. Inside that you will have arrow similar to this way, okay, like this, okay, like this arrows you will have on your images here, okay, that I'm trying to create it. So I'll, like, there are 2 classes, okay, navigate next, navigate previous, because we need to position it separately, but the CSS will be the same. That's why I'm using common class for both of them, okay. So here if I take width as suppose 70 pixel, height as 100 pixel, background let's take it as #C8. Hope now we should be able to see that. No, it's not visible. Okay, then we can do now position absolute maybe. Now it should be visible. Yeah, now it's visible, right? Here it's coming. We need to center the icon actually. I'll tell you how we'll do that. I'll use display flex, justify content center, and align item as center, so it will be center now. See, and we can make the font size way bigger. Okay, let's say 60 pixel. Yep, now it's good, right? Now what we can do is we can use these classes to change the top and right actually. Okay, so this is the next, right? So we need to have on the right side basically. So from top I'll take 50%, and from right side let's take 30 pixel maybe. Okay, and here I'll remove it, okay, because common class we should not have top and left the coordinates basically. Okay, then I'll say transform translate. First one is for the left and right side, which will be 0, but I want from the top, okay, because we want to center it, right? See, now it's coming here and it is coming here. I don't know why, but yeah, so we can see it here, it is coming, but again why this is not proper. Okay, yeah, same thing we can use for previous, but it should be right, okay, like sorry, left instead of right. We should be placing on the left side, and you see this is how it's coming, but I don't know why it's going outside. It should not go outside because of the transform. Okay, let me remove the transform then. Yeah, now it's properly fit. We can, like, you can style it more, okay, if you want later. I'm not doing that much here, just small buttons. Okay, cursor maybe pointer, and box shadow will use 0010 pixel. Acha, if you are not understanding, no, just let me know. If any CSS you are not able to understand it, now it's fine. Okay, we can able to have the buttons now. Now we have to start writing the logic for JavaScript. Okay, the CSS and everything is done. So the simple thing what we can do is here. Okay, so this particular image slider which we have as 500%, right, width. So for that we can take that basically ID. Okay, and I'll say slider, and let's write the JavaScript. Okay, so instead of this now I'll just create JavaScript file. and let's link it. Acha, can somebody tell me how we can link a JavaScript file to HTML? Because I'm not hearing anyone, that's why. Can anyone tell me? No one? How we can link our JavaScript file to HTML? Like how we do in the CSS, right? Which one? Script, yes. Script tag we can say, okay. Script tag and then src we can say that / index.js, okay. Now it's linked. Okay. So let's start writing the logics maybe. Okay, first let's take the reference of the slider first, okay. So I'll say constant, or let's say let slider equal to document dot get element by id, okay. And here we can take slider and the reference will be inside the slider, okay. Now we can manipulate the css of slider now, okay. So this is how we can take the reference. Soma, you are asking, right? Here we have created, like here we have given the id for this element, and here this is how we can take the reference of it, okay. And now how we can write the logic to go to the next. Yeah, somebody said anything? Yeah, so what we can do is we'll take let and we'll say count, okay. Basically count will be 0, or not count, I guess, slide, okay. Slide equal to 0, because whenever it is 0 it will be on the first image, okay. That's how we are going to do. If I click on next, right, what will happen is this count will increase by 100 and this slider will go minus what do we say, margin left minus 100, okay. Same thing will happen on this thing, like next, okay. Next and right, like sorry, previous and next, the same thing will happen. This count we are going to maintain, okay, like 100%, 200%, something like this, okay. So then we'll do one thing, we'll have function and we'll say next and here, okay. So we'll say whenever we'll go to next, right, what we'll do is we'll do slide plus or equal to 100, okay. Next के लिए, like for next, and handle previous we can do slide minus or equal to, okay, 100, because we need to remove 100 from the slider, right. That's why we have to do this, okay. So if I call this methods like on click events inside this, okay. So next will be right side on click, okay. Here let's call it, and same way previous method we can call it on this button, okay. Like right now we are not doing anything, we are just checking if this slide, okay, slide is updating or not, okay. So that's why I'll just have console here so that we can see the value, okay, how it's changing it, because right now we didn't change any css, right. That's the reason. So if I do this 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, okay, and it will similar to go to the max limits, we'll have some validation there, okay. Now if I do previous, you can see the value is decreasing now, okay. So this is how this is what we are going to do now, okay. So now what we can do here is for this reference, right, here I'll have style, okay, dot margin left, okay, equals to and slide plus percentage, okay, because we need to go into the percentage only, right. We need to go minus left, minus 100% left, minus 100%, 200% left, something like this, okay. That's how it will be for the next. Hope I am doing correct. Next will go left, okay. Yeah, I'm doing correct, yep. So the same way I'll have here, okay. Both are similar. Now if we try to do it, it should work. Okay, it's not working properly. Let's check why. Okay, if I go to CSS and if I use margin left minus 100% here. Okay, here it's showing properly, but not sure. Okay, minus I have to do now. Okay, okay, yeah, sorry. Here I need to do minus because we are going backside, right? That's the reason. Okay, or what we can do here is, okay, this should be reverse. Yeah, forgot. Okay, so I just reversed the login, like logic actually. For next, we should go back 100%. Okay, that's why I did minus here. Okay, earlier I forgot I did plus there. It should be minus. Okay, and now it should work properly. Yeah, now you see I can able to scroll. Okay, but at some point this blank screen will come. Okay, and you can see I can able to revert back as well. Okay, so this is what we can do with JavaScript. Okay, similar to that way. And if you want to apply what do we say, transition, you can go to the here and you can apply transition. This is the image slider where we are having all 5 images, right? This class. For that, transition 0.4 second and all. Let's see. Yeah, now you can see it's properly sliding. Yeah, but now you see there is a problem. Okay, here now if I click back, it should not show this white screen. Okay, it should not go away. Okay, here what we need to do is we need to reset the count. Okay, reset this slide count. Okay, so what we have to check here is when this is happening, that we have to check first. Okay, let me console it slide. Okay, and here we'll see when it is happening. Okay, so if I click here, okay, I have to write it here as well because I click previous, right? Okay, yeah, now you see whenever it is 100 it's going here. Okay, so we have to write a logic that if it is 100, if we are getting 100 value or 0, right, or something 0, then we should not do anything. Okay, basically null. Okay, so here what I will do is I'll have console, like sorry, not console, if condition, I'll say slide if not equal to 0. Okay, whenever it is not equal to 0, then only go do this, or else don't do anything. Okay, that I'm saying right now. So if I click here, it is not going anywhere. Okay, I'm clicking on this, it is not going anywhere. Okay, same way we can do for this thing. Okay, so let's see when exactly this is breaking. Okay, next one, I click one more time, one more time, one more time. Okay, no, I was in the small screen. Now it's gone actually there. 2, 3, 5. On this point we are losing it. Okay, so see this one minus 500. It's going outside of the screen. Okay, it should not go. So what we can do here is for slide if not equal to minus 400. Don't go inside that. Okay, like this, and I'll remove this. And now we should not go beyond the images. Okay, 3, 4. Now you see I'm clicking on this, it's not going outside. Okay, this is what we can do it. Okay, any questions guys on this? I hope it is a little complex. I have recorded the session as well, so you can check out later, but this is how we can do it. Okay, any questions guys? Yeah, we'll come to that point. I'm asking here in this any question in the image slider. You can say in the chat, understood. Okay. Yeah, I think Rakesh, finally it is completed, right? You are asking from 2 weeks actually the same thing. Yeah, okay. And one more thing you can try, okay, Rakesh, now for you, right? If you see few of the designs sometimes, okay, they will have these buttons and they will have small circles in the bottom. Okay, if I click on a one circle, no, it should make it should go to that image. Okay, something like that. Can you try that in JavaScript? Okay, we'll see. Like once you try, na, just send the screenshots or maybe like GitHub link probably. That also works. We'll see that. Okay. Yeah. So back to Soma. You were asking difference between map and filter. Okay. So map basically to iterate. Okay. Iterate all the items. We use map, and it will return the things. Filter also return the things, but filter we generally use to filter the items. Okay. Map we use to iterate the items. Okay.
Can you open the code for once?
In the code. So okay, here only we can try maybe. Yeah, let me create one users array. Okay, or let's say numbers. Okay, we have this array. Now what I want is I want to loop it. Okay, so I can do for loop, but instead of what I'll do is I'll do numbers dot map. Okay, item, and I'll just log the item. Okay, this is the mapping I'm doing. Okay, now what I will do is I need the items which are greater than 5. Okay, that's the filter thing, our filter thing. Okay, what I'll do is now dot filter I'll use here, and I'll put a filter condition here. Okay, item should be greater than 5. Only those elements I need inside this console log. Okay, that I'm doing. But in the map what I'm doing is I'm just returning that, like I'm just consoling that. Okay, you can return it as well, but that return we have to see in the some other way, but not in this actually. But if I open it here, now you see it's showing all the items. These are the from the map. Okay, 1 to 9 iterate through, and here you got the filtered array which is giving 6 7 8 9. Okay, so this is the filter we have did here for this. So it's not sometime only like greater than 5 or something like this. If you are dealing with the objects, array of object, that in that case it will be a different conditions. Okay, so want like, can you do one thing, like once you go to the channel and check the JavaScript playlist 38th video. Okay, there I have shown everything whichever is needed in the array object. Okay, all the things. Okay, that's a very useful actually concepts there. Yeah, you can check that out. Okay, any other questions guys you have? This is clear, right? I'll push the code to Git. Okay, I'll have somewhere in the play, like, acha, what I'll do is we have this thing, right? Projects, I'm not remembering, just a second. JavaScript projects we have, right? Folder here. Okay, I'll put it here. You can check it from there, the code, if you want to check. Okay. Okay, if you don't have any questions, we can proceed further for the next project. You can check that out. But what I am thinking, right, like now I have shown it. Okay, you once try it. Okay, once try it and show me how you have done it. Okay, if you can possibly. Rows and columns, how we can create. Yeah, so let me show you one thing. Let me go to other project basically where we can have page. Okay, so suppose now let me open this. See, you want to create table, right, basically. So here what you can do is you can use table tag. Let me know if I'm not answering your question. Okay, then you can take table head. Okay, table head will have the, what do we say, table have the heading elements. Okay, here you can do th. Okay, which is the heading element. Okay, table header. Okay, here let's say serial number. Okay, and say name, or say student name. Okay, and marks kind of thing. You can see now the headings are created. then like you can wrap it into tr basically. Yeah, tr is the table row. Okay, so now what you can do is then you can do table body t body, which means, and then you do tr. Okay, so each time you create tr, right, it will add the rows, and based on your table headers it will decide the how many columns should be there. Okay, right now I have created 3 headers, it means 3 columns will be there. Okay, so if you create more, you will get more columns. Okay, and how you will get rows, you have to create table rows here in the body. Okay, tr, how many tr you create, that many you will get. Okay, so let's say example, I'll do table data td 01, name I'll take Stark, and let's say 99 marks. Okay, yeah, so now what I'll do is I'll just copy paste. Okay, you see, we are getting multiple rows now. Okay, so this is the way. Maybe hope this is the thing you were asking, right? I didn't remember the name. Satyavani. Hope this is the thing you were asking, right? Or did I said anything else? In JS, I didn't get it. Like, why we need to do that? Like, you want to iterate through? Yeah, I think like you can do create elements, Satyavani. So that will be little complex right now. I'll tell you how it will be done. Okay, we can create elements. Okay, or I can refer you one video. You can check that out. If not, right, just send an email. I'll check that. Okay, where should I go? Just a second, I'll just refer you one video. In that you can see how we are doing the other items. The same way you can do this, the thing which you are asking. Projects. Where is that to do? This is the one. Okay, I'll just share the link. You can once try it out. In this I showed how we can add elements. Okay, basically. It is not exactly the table kind of thing, but we are adding the elements from the JavaScript to the HTML. Okay, you can try this out once. Yeah, if not, na, just send an email to my email. I'll check that. Okay, I thought this is the one you were asking, but yeah, fine. Okay, where are we? Okay, form validation, right? Yeah, okay, let's create the form. So form validation. Okay, so let me create one container. Acha, this form creation, na, it will be very what do you say, very important basically. Okay, this will be different, little different how we create other forms. Okay, and you can use form. I'll use form only, and let's have inside this div. Okay, I'll just explain one div and the other divs will be same. Okay, it will be very similar to this. Okay, so here what we can do is form field. Okay, this is the one, and inside that I'll have input tag. Okay, let's say type text, and placeholder will be enter first name. Okay, and you can see it's appeared there, and yeah, and after this in the next line only inside the same div I'll create a span tag. Okay, and this will be our helper text. Okay, we can call it as helper text. So you can give id to this. Okay, so you can say f name helper. Okay, you can give any id, basically I'm just giving this. Okay, right now I'll just add right, like enter your name. Okay, for now. Okay, I am just writing it. I'll tell you how exactly things will happen here. Okay, let's minimize this and let's create the other things. Okay, I'll just create few text, last name let's take, and here let's take email, and I need to change this as well. Okay, and emails, then we can take phone number. After that here also I can take phone, and yeah, I think fine for now. and I'll take one input tag again in the bottom, or let's take a div again. And for this div, I'll call it as form action. Okay, and here I'll take input type as submit, because we have to submit our what do we say, form. Okay, we have to submit our form. And then here I'll take value as register, maybe that will be fine. And now let's open it into the browser. Okay, so let me know if you have any confusion in this particular area, okay, in this particular one div, because this particular span will show us the error in the bottom of the text box. Okay, so that's the reason I have added. I'll remove the text inside that. It will appear whenever user enters something wrong inside this. Okay, basically. And however we are having this, we can have password as well, right? Two more, and take it as password, and here let's say confirm password, maybe. Okay, so yeah, this is how our forms looks like, and this is what it is. Okay, let's do some CSS inside this index.css, and let's link it first. Okay, link CSS file, and yeah, we can start now. Okay, and acha, I have one website actually. Recently I found out, draw.io, not draw.io, undraw, sorry. Yeah, undraw.io, you can get free images. Okay, you see open source images, you can browse now, and you see these are all images. Okay, and you can change the color as well, whatever color you want it. Let's say this color, the color was changed. Okay, you can try this in your websites, it will be a very good thing. Okay, I'll just share this link as well here. We can use it for now, but like right now, like I think no need for this form validation. So let's say margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. Okay, and container, I'll give a black color. Okay, width 100%. Acha, anyone trying the CSS Battle? Anyone tried that recently? Let me center this now. Display flex, and it is centered, and form basically. Container, form, width 400 pixel, background. F1. Okay. And then border radius 8 pixel, padding 24 pixel, and yeah, I think fine. Now the form field we have, and it will be input width as 100%. Yeah, and let's say height 40 pixel, and margin bottom we need 10 pixel, because each text box, right, we need some space in between that, that's the reason. Okay, and we are missing heading basically, we can add that as well. Class heading, I'll say span, then register. Okay, yep. Okay, so we have our heading and everything. 500 font weight. Yeah, I'm considering that you guys already have like know the designing and all, right? That's why I'm not explaining much CSS, considering that you will understand now. And yeah, I'll just right now we don't need to focus on the designing as well, because we have to see how the JavaScript will work. And it's gone. It's not looking nice at all. 1 pixel solid. Now it is fine. Okay, so now what we'll do is, for this enter your name, we'll make it red color. Okay, so form field dot span, and we'll say color red. Okay, now you see red color we are getting. Now we can remove this. Okay, and the injection of the text will happen from the JavaScript only, so we can remove it now. Yeah, this is how our form is looking. And you see, we need to work on some CSS, because like what will happen is, if we try to type it and the error comes, the spacing, okay, it will increase and decrease, right? That's a very bad practice. Generally, actually, we should not do. So we should be managing our width, like high, like what do we say, space between these two text boxes, so that if the message is coming or not, the space should be remain same. Okay, it should not look make it big and small. I'll tell you how exactly. Okay, once this is done, how it will be. But yeah, let's have the some CSS for button, and like we are done then. Width 100 pixel, height 40 pixel. Yeah, okay. So we have everything for the form. Now we have to do the JavaScript. Okay, let me create the JavaScript file then. Index.js, and let me link it here, script. Okay, so now this is linked. Okay, now what I'll do is, I'll take the reference of each thing inside this. Okay, JavaScript. So let's let's give an ID for each text box as well. So I'll say f name, ID, last name, ID, email. I think we can remove the phone number for now. ID, password, and ID C password. C password is confirm password. Okay, we have to check that as well. If the user is not entering the confirm password properly, we have to give a error basically. Okay, that we'll do. So yeah, so I think we are good. Now let's take the reference of each element. Okay, so let me go here. So f name equal to document.get element by ID, and I'll just I hope you know the shortcut. Okay, you can just do Control Alt and bottom arrow, and it will create copies of the line. Okay, the current line. L name, email, password, and confirm password. Okay, so these are all the references we got. Now we can try to get the reference for what do we say, our helper text. Okay, so it will be the same way. I'll just get one element here, 5 will be there, and it will be the same. It's little bit time taking, but yeah, once we take all the references for first time, we are good then. Okay, okay, yeah, so we got the basically all the items. Okay, now the first thing what we have to try is, we have to create a method for submitting. Okay, because we need to submit or basically register the form. Okay, so what I'll do is, I'll create one function, handle submit. Okay, and this function will click whenever this form has submitted. Okay, so what we can do here is, handle submit, we can go to HTML, and in the form I can do on submit. Okay, on submit is also the event. Okay, whenever this form is submitting, we have to fire a or run a piece of code that way. Okay, so right now, like, I'm not using on click event. If you want, like, you can create a button and you can use it. Okay, if you are using input type as submit, then it will submit the form. Okay, then you can't properly use on click event here. Okay, but this is the way which we use whenever we are creating forms. Okay, form and on submit event, and this function will call. Okay, and now we have to check, are we getting the values whatever coming from these text boxes inside our JavaScript. That's the first thing we have to check. Okay, so, and one more thing, if you see, if I write my name, okay, and let's say icubecode@gmail.com, password I'll say 123 and if I click on register, the page was refreshed. If you clearly observe here, okay, the page will refresh whenever I click on the register button. Okay, this thing should not happen. Okay, so we have to prevent this page refreshing, because the data will be gone. If you click on register and page is refreshed, whatever you type it, that is gone. So that we have to make sure. For that, what we can do here is, inside this function, wherever we are submitting, right, we can say e, or we can take event, okay, as a parameter, and we can write one thing here is event dot prevent default. Okay, so prevent default will make sure that your page should not refresh. Okay, now if I refresh, and I'll just remove this question mark from the here, if I click it, okay, I think it's not taking it properly. Maybe handle submit event prevent default. No, it's still refreshing. Okay, then I need to check why. Basically shouldn't do this, but yeah, okay, we'll check once. Okay, yeah, now we can check one thing, or let's do one thing instead of this. Now I'll just create button only here. Okay, I just need to check one thing. Okay, that's why I'm just creating button. Click, and on click I'll call this. Okay, still refreshing the page. Not sure why. It should not do actually. I'll check that actually. Okay, someone I think joined. This one we were in form validation. Okay, so let me just revert back then. Probably I think I missed something. That's the reason it's doing this. It should not do basically, but yeah, it is happening like this. The prevent default is the one we have to use, but it should not do this. I'll just rerun maybe. Now if I try, no, it's still refreshing. Okay, then I'll check that. Okay, okay, now how we can check if our what do you say, values are coming or not. Okay, so what you can do is the reference we have, right, file name, f name, l name, email, password, all of them reference we have. Okay, so let's suppose in alert I want to get f name. Okay, I'll do f name dot value. Okay, so if I do fname dot value, it will bring us the value, whatever value we are getting for this input tag. Okay, so let me refresh again. If I say Elias here, and if I register, okay, it's not showing right now because of the refresh, I guess. Let me check again. Okay, now it's showing. Okay, let me remove the prevent default then. Yeah, now you see, if I write my name and click on register, you can see my name is coming here. It means I can able to pass my value or get my value, like, sorry, HTML value from JavaScript. Okay, basically that's what it's happening here. Okay, so now what we can do is, but again, if it is refreshing, means it will create a problem for us. Okay, Just give me 2 minutes, okay? I'll just check what is happening with this. Okay, it's saying something else. Okay, let me check one more thing. Let me just do this, and there should be a button, and let me have an ID of it, btn. Okay, I'm just trying one thing. Okay, let me show you what exactly is happening. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, fine, I guess. Like, I think this is not working properly. I don't know why. It should work. Yeah, if it is high, this is what happening, right? We can't show it properly. Basically, we can't see the errors which we get from the validation. Okay, so I think we might need to delay it. I'll get back to you guys with a proper solution. Okay. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask. We can carry that forward. Any questions you have, guys? We can continue this form validation next week. Okay, because like I think somewhat I'm missing something there. That's the reason it's not showing me this. Okay. Uh, but it should happen actually. Yeah, I'll check. I'll check and get back to you guys. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions or if we can wrap up. That also work. Any questions you have, or we can, yeah, we can wrap up then. Okay. No questions. Yep. Thank you guys for joining the session. Thank you. Thank you everyone. I'll push the code to the GitHub slider one, and also I'll just after some time I'll just upload this session recording as well. Okay.